and then walked away.
That's great.
He didn't like elaborate or tell me like what.
Were you good or like nice to him?
Was
in the dream?
my
Were
fit
you mean?
fire?
Oh, I'd imagine.
Like
yeah.
I don't know.
Right. No details, huh?
We're about to get some details on this matchup between Winthrop's Peabnut and Moist's very own Kola. Kola recently, I believe, placing exactly 20th on the newly published Lumi ranked, but looking to increase that stock a little bit. Had a rough run-in with Brujo earlier, but now that Leo has defeated that demon for him, he's a little bit more comfortable going into the rest of this bracket.
All right, I know it's going to be a tall order for Peabnut here. Going to have to try and get some hits where possible, but already looking pretty good there. Forward air just barely missing the mark. Kola taking that stage control back. But Leaf Shield's such a good option there for Peab to get off the ledge. Double edge dance, though. Good response.
It's difficult for Roy to touch past Leaf Shield,
right?
Just because, well, short, stubby hitboxes. But when the short, stubby hitboxes connect, stuff like that happens, and people just tend to explode.
That's usually the case, as we saw right there, and already some big hits landing on the Peabnut as well. This is going to be a problem, too. I mean, Peabnut is going to have to get, I would say, a pretty elaborate setup or a big read to try and take the stock back. Maybe a shield break with that Crash Bomber shield pressure. But
that was really good awareness from Kola, not just to get back to the stage there, but also to immediately aggress onto Peabnut to make sure that Crash Bomber traded with him. Got that percent off, and we do have that Omega versus Atata set getting started down in the bottom center. For the moment, I'm definitely going to stick with Kola Peab, though, as this one's a little bit farther along.
All right, I like the setups that Peab is putting together here, but fortunately, not really finding that big finish that we're looking for. A lot of good Crash Bomber pressure, some good use of the Metal Blade, but not really finding the mark. Looking for drop zone back air off the ledge, too, but Kola's usually able to just trade with it and then get back to the ledge.
And speaking of trading, while Kola has this stock lead, he's still on his third one. Sorry, my bad. I was going to say that trading is very beneficial for him because he's got such a lead, and that is still the case as he's got a 140% advantage to Peabnut right now, but Peabnut trying to make up that distance here and now. Kola connects with jab, though, and you know what follows jab. It's the same thing that he's been doing forever.
It's a classic for a reason, tried and true, explosive finish to a nice little safe option,
to quote the chess world, best by test.
That's a good one. I like that one. Leaf Shield, not exactly as good, though.
Not quite.
Shield kind of beats it in certain aspects, and finally we see Kola attacking past it as well, but good stuff from Peavy are really racking up the damage, but Kola's still finding a way to sneak in an aerial and get that reversal.
You know what, I bet if you asked Kola which was better, Leaf Shield or Roy Jab, he would say Leaf Shield.
I don't agree, but I trust him.
I don't. Kola looking for that double edge dance there. Not quite going to connect. Gets a grab, though, from a little bit farther away than I would have expected. Some great mash from Peabnut, though. Gives him a second chance to fight back here. Back air connects, puts Kola in the corner, and F smash should spell the end of his stock, because without a jump, there's not enough mix on that recovery to get past the Peabnut there. 112 on him. Missed the perfect line, but Kola will still be looking for this KO if he can find a chance to. Peabnut's attack is relentless.
Yeah, I definitely love the plan there. Looked like it had all been thought out preemptively, but unfortunately for Peabnut did not exactly finish in the most impressive fashion. Kola finds a way back, fighting back with the forward tilt, and that will do it even from the center stage. Great stuff to Kola in that game one, but Peabnut looking composed as ever.
Yeah, Peabnut is unshakable, to put an adjective to a man that deserves so many. It takes a lot more than this to rattle him in his boots. And while they do deliberate a little bit between
to take that game as we get right back into it.
Perfect timing.
Shouts to Omega.
Omega, I feel like just like conjuring a victory from nowhere there as soon as we started watching. Wanted to show off to the audience a little bit.
Omega leading over to Atata like, strike whatever, I want to watch this game.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
Peabnut
playing.
Peabnut doing some Peabnut stuff there, using Zero. Or sorry, it's Rush, not Zero.
Right.
I'm not up on my Mega Man lore, my bad.
They're cousins, it's fine.
Are they?
All the robots are related, I think.
But like, okay.
Double-edged dance, adding that damage, almost taking the stock to a knockback on that move will never cease to impress me, and that's another one for the books as well. Back air, taking that first one for Kola.
Run in Nair gets the sour spot of both the Nair and the F smash, but you know what? They're hitting regardless, and that's some damage. Kola falling behind in the damage though, but he's got another stock is the thing that you have to keep in mind, because he played the intro of this game so aggressively, so well. Peabnut just keeps missing too, is the scary thing, which you don't usually see happen to Peabnut.
Or, you know, like if Peabnut's trying to throw these options out to kind of cut off the options from Kola, Kola does not mind. Kola will, you know, take a second, wait, and then dash in around some of those higher projectiles. But right now, Peab does have an opportunity here, trying to punish the options and ledge. It's going to be a turnaround back here after a little hit from the Lemon. Down here is not going to do it, though, and Kola is going to run away with that opportunity.
And as Kola runs away with that, I will bend knee to democracy this one time. We're going back to D, and wait, never mind, Kola won the game. Back
right.
to
Boy, wins not an option.
Start the battle. Roy Mega Man.
Following the will of the people over to Station D. We'll get to see game 3 of Kola versus Peabnut, as Kola has gotten two stocks back-to-back to close these 2 points out.
Well, we'll see. There's a lot of adjustments that Peab can make if given the opportunity, but Kola is not really one to give up too much space, usually playing so aggressively, and making sure you don't have that time to think or react, already closing the space between Peabnut and the center stage constantly.
Omega winning game number 2 versus Atata, just a point away from moving on into loser's side top 16 to face off against MK Leo, which is also a run back from last year's LMBM. So definitely trying to earn that spot is Georgia's very own Joker.
Peabnut finally, though, finding that first stock from Kola, I think for the first time in the set so far, actually able to take a lead, and that can change the dynamic pretty drastically here. If Peab can kind of force the issue, maybe punish Kola's aggression here or impatience, could be a very different game 3 here.
Candle versus Wrath also getting started on B. I say getting started, they're 2 minutes into that first game. That is a top 16 match, because Candle did defeat Riddles, and Wrath beat, I believe, now I'm blanking on it. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah, no time to think now. Kola already taking that stock back from Peab, 78%, but some room to work with here. Peab hasn't really been taking the stocks too early, so I'm sure Kola feels pretty confident going into this next stock here. As I say that, though, already off stage, facing down the back air, but finds a way back.
Yeah, Kola really efficient and quick with his roots back to stage, and he's efficient and quick with dicing up his opponents. A whole bunch of creative hits gets us to 39. Now has Peeb in the corner, and it's going to let Kola keep cooking.
Yeah, I know once I see that side special in the middle of the combo, it's a problem for whoever the Roy is fighting.
Or the Crom, too.
Oh,
they
true,
do that.
True. Lucina, but yeah, it's a problem when Kola is doing it. Already looking for blood here with the jab on the ledge. Good stuff from Peeb, goes high, and the Metal Blade opens up a little path for Peeb to fight back through. Look at that up air. Beautiful.
Two of them, but not enough to take the stock. Kola on the verge of coming back from the deficit, but then gets caught with an up smash out of shield. Peabnut pulls ahead, even ever so slightly. Now building this extra credit here. Got Kola off stage, nearly connecting with that disjoint dare. Kola gets back to center though, and so has a chance to fight. Until this, get back on stage, Kola. This is bad for you. Now no jump. Doesn't quite get caught by the dare.
Yeah, great attempt from Peabnut, not finding the mark. Double-edged dance, looking to take the stock here, but Kola is going to dance around, maybe go for a jab as well. But there is Peeb retreating to safety, trying to make some space, but there's a jab into a sour spot aerial. Unfortunately for Kola. Peeb now with a throw to keep up this pressure, looking for the back air, doesn't find it. Back to center here, keeping Kola stuck in shield with these projectiles. Finally gets a jab. And we got Candle going up a game over on set of B as the crowd goes wild.
Candle winning game one over Wrath from a pretty big deficit. Metal Blade connects.
Oh,
Peabnut looking to break the shield. Kola has to drop it there. And you know what? If your opponent opens up with games 1 and 2 being 2 stocks, how else to get yourself back into the set than by 2 stocks?
Battle, Mega Man, Roy. 3, 2, 1, go!
Just the last gasps of the 17th place. We'll find out shortly as they're going to get into game number 2 before too much longer. But we'll take a trip back to see the potential conclusion as Kola is here on set point right now.
Yeah, the Peeb fans are locked in. Tons of votes coming in for this one, and I totally understand why. Big shift in the dynamic in that last game. It looked like Kola was going to run away with it, but I do think something has shifted. Peabnut looking way more confident in these last couple of games. Ooh,
Landing dare keeps missing. Kola fighting back, but he's being kept at bay by the onslaught. Peabnut, though, can't keep him back long enough. Kola eventually crashes through those walls like a Titan on a rampage. He gets that double-edged dance and closes the stock. He's now 2 away from this top 16 that he wants so bad.
Oh, wow. Big swing from Peabnut as well with the up tilt. Not going to find the mark. Leaf shield, though, does end up being a safe option. Finds time to jump away. Hits the forward smash on Kola, too, but picking up the Metal Blade mid-combo.
Wow. Kola, wow, just keeps going. Connects with an F smash. I was going to compliment his item control, but Kola just saying, oh, you like giving compliments? I'll give you a bunch more to compliment. Sure. Peabnut trying to find that back air. Finds it the second time around, beating out Kola, trying to charge the eruption. Roll behind F smash. Sure, why not?
Another one that's a classic for a reason. Getting around that projectile from Peabnut. Crash bomb. Ends up working out in Kola's favor, now going pretty deep.
Oh.
And that one single pellet made the difference right there. Still a big lead for Kola, but at least Peeb was able to even up the stocks.
Dunked him on the head, looking to do it again. Dropping the first down air on him, but the second one doesn't come fast enough to make sure that he falls down. Kola gets right back up, tosses out a back air. 1 stock away, gets an early nair. This will be a damage. No, the F tilt doesn't connect, so Peabnut gets to fight.
Yeah, once Peabnut was able to throw out that forward air, Kola kind of backed off, went back to neutral here. Looking for a check roll in, not going to get it, but double edge dance still picks up the damage. Crash Bomber keeping Kola just a little bit away from the ledge.
Just Blue just two stocked on him in game number 2 with Wii Fit Training.
I was watching it. I was going to mention it after this game, but yeah, you'd love to see it as they go back to neutral here. Kola looks...
I can hear the New England in your voice.
I know. What can you do? It's all the Dunkin' Donuts in my blood right now.
Oh yeah, it happens. Peabnut though, trying to get some of Cola's blood out of his body and onto the ground.
Okay, that's a good way to do it. That shield damage from the Crash Bomb, always so dangerous, really changes the pace of the match, to say the least.
Swinging with fares, but none of them connecting. Peabnut does dash back F smash, sends Kola all the way into the corner. He tries to jump his way out, does gain control of the stage. Dash up grab, Peabnut mashes through, falls down low, and Kola, perfectly placed, gets the back air, rising off the ledge, and actually in perfect time too with his fellow Georgia native Wrath connecting with the back air, evening up that set 1-1. And